Yo, what's up, Pisces? Welcome to monthly forecast for the month of April 2018. Pisces, a lot of important astrology happening this month. We've got Mercury, which is going direct mid-month. It's been retrograding since March 22nd. We've got Chiron, which is going to change signs. That doesn't happen very often. It's very rare. And we also have Saturn, which is going to go retrograde on April 17th. It won't move forward again until September 6th. And Pluto going retrograde on April 22nd. It won't move forward again until September 30th. So a lot of change of direction this month. And we've also got the sun, which is going to be in an area for you that has to do with your money situation for the first 3 weeks of April. So there's going to be more of an emphasis on your money and what's happening with your money, and you're going to have your money on your mind a lot more. You're going to be a lot more results oriented, a lot more bottom line oriented when it comes to, you're not just doing this for your health, Pisces. You want to see what are the bottom line tangible results of all your hard work. And the sun's going to shift on April 19th. It's going to move into an area that has to do with communication. So this is going to give you the gift of gab. What do you need to do with your communication? Potentially you have an important message to communicate. Some of you want to go on a job interview that's really specific. Obviously not all of you are doing that, but others of you maybe need to like a sales pitch potentially, or you have to do a presentation of some sort. Whatever you can think of, this can help your communication process, Pisces. So you're going to see that following April 19th. But those are the main themes for you, Pisces, for the month of April 2018. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on April 2nd, Mars will align with Saturn. So you have Mars and Saturn, which are aligning in the same area of the sky. And they're aligning in an area that has to do with social media. And Mars can be a sexual attraction. Mars can be an impetuous attraction. So, some of you really do have an impetuous attraction for someone who you know from social media potentially. For others of you, this might have to do with someone in your friendships. But Mars and Saturn aligning is like a really stop and go type of energy. It's like you might feel sort of stuck. It's like Mars wants to forge ahead because you feel like, yeah, I am really attracted to this person, but at the same time Saturn's there, which is putting the brakes on. It's sort of restricting the situation. So Saturn's and Mars are not going to be aligning forever. So obviously once Mars gets beyond Saturn, moves past Saturn, then potentially you might be able to connect with whoever you're looking to connect with. And if you are single, this might be like you're trying to make a connection with somebody on online dating potentially right around April 2nd. It's probably not the best day to attempt it. There will be other days throughout the month where that will be good for you single Pisces. On April 4th, Mercury will aspect Mars. So this one is more like some of you spend too much money in your social situation. I'm not saying that's all of you. So this could go either way. This aspect on April 4th, it's like one group of you spend too much money in your social situation. The other group of you don't have enough of a social life and you spend too much time in the area where you earn your money. So which one are you, Pisces? Some of you Pisces really do. You just go out to the bar too much money on shots and drinks or whatever, too much fooling around and not enough emphasis on the area of where you earn your money. On the flip side, others of you, you don't have enough of a social life. You're constantly in the area of where you earn your money, and that's not good either. So whatever one you are, the influence on April 4th is definitely implying that you need to make better of a balance there. On April 7th, Venus will aspect Saturn. This is a nice one. So this has to do with you making this connection with somebody online. If you are attracted to somebody who stands out to you on social media, and this is what I was talking about. So Venus aspecting Saturn positively on April 7th, and this is definitely indicative of an attraction that you have to somebody who you know from social media potentially. If you're totally single, then maybe this is a good day for you to jump on, try online dating. I think you would probably have some luck with that. And, because Saturn's part of this influence, Saturn suggests something long term. So, whoever you're connecting with romantically on April 7th, Pisces, this is someone who you could potentially be with for a very long time. Now, if you're already happily coupled up and it's genuine, then this is a great day for you to go out with your, whoever you're involved with from a love standpoint. Maybe you can go out somewhere social. Potentially some of you are going to be getting together with some friends. On April 11th, the sun will aspect Jupiter, which is retrograding. This implies that there needs to be some adjustments made, Pisces. Maybe some of you, and like this would apply to that group of you I were talking about before, where maybe you spend too much time in the area where you earn your money, and now some adjustments need to be made so you can have more freedom in your life. What can you do to have more freedom? For those of you who meet the description, what I'm describing right now, what can you do to have more freedom in your life? What adjustments can you make? Like you can't just spend all your time, like your whole life is focused around the area of where you earn your money. No, it's not. It's not why we live life. Yeah, obviously the area of where you earn your money is a very important aspect of your life, but you have to have some freedom in your life too. So, what changes can you make? What change of direction can you make to help that out a little bit? Now, others of you, there might be, this is very specific, but some of you, whoever's traveling right around April 11th, if you are traveling, there might be adjustments regarding travel-related expenses potentially. And, more specifically, potentially some of you might have the area where you earn your money is somehow factored into a distant location, or potentially there's a foreign culture that somehow factors into this. And, a select few of you might see development regarding spirituality. So those are very specific things, and not all Pisces are going to experience that, but some of you will. On April 15th, Mercury finally moves direct. So it's been retrograding since March 22nd, and this is in the area of where you earn your money. And R for retrograde, R for review. Retrograde's where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. What does that mean astrologically? Well, R for retrograde, R for review. This has to do with your money situation. This might have to do with the area of where you earn your money for some of you. Excuse me. Potentially, you're reviewing something in the area of where you earn your money. Like, how do I proceed with this situation? Now, all of a sudden, Mercury's moving forward again on April 15th. Now you have clarity of thought, clarity of how you're going to proceed with this situation. Others of you, maybe this has to do with your money situation specifically. You're like, okay, this money situation that I have, what do I do with it? While Mercury's retrograding, you think about, what do I do? Now, all of a sudden, Mercury is moving forward again on April 15th. Now you have more clarity about how you want to proceed with a monetary situation that's important to you in your life. Also, on April 15th, there's going to be a new moon. It's going to hit on April 15th, 6 months that follow April 15th. Not all of you are going to see new developments regarding money coming into your life in the 6 months that follow April 15th, but some of you are. For some of you, this has to do with the area of where you earn your money. I'm not saying all Pisces are going to be like, oh, there's a new opportunity and I'm going to go for it in the 6 months that follow April 15th. No, that's not the case. Yeah, maybe for some of you specifically, yes. This might have more to do with new developments that are happening around you, or with you in your existing area of where you earn your money. So some of you could see some new stuff starting to come to fruition in the existing area of where you earn your money. More specifically, like I said, there's select few of you that are looking to do something earn your money in a completely new way. Then this influence is great for that. It's very specific. On April 15th, Chiron will change signs. This is huge. This is creating a whole new chapter regarding your monetary situation, Pisces. So the problem with Chiron, it's all about oversensitivity. So wherever Chiron is, it's like it really emphasizes the sensitivity in that aspect of your life, and it's going to shift into your sector of income on April 17th, and then it's going to be there. It's going to start to retrograde in that area on July 5th, and it's going to retrograde so much that it's going to move backwards into your sign again. It'll be retrograding in your sign until December 9th, and then eventually it'll move forward again. And, obviously, or after December 9th, it's going to move forward again, but then eventually it's going to move forward so much it's going to move forward into your sector of income again. So I'd say and it's going to eventually, once it does that, it's going to be there until April 14th, 2027. So you can see why this is a whole new chapter. But what's nice about this is that Chiron's finally going to be leaving your sign, because it stays in each sign for a very long time. And once it gets done doing all its retrograding and moving back and forth, and eventually changes to your area of income, that'll be nice, because it takes the sensitivity level away from you, but at the same time it puts it, there's going to be situations in your life all the way up until April 14th, 2027. That's a long time, where you might be oversensitive about money. So just know that it's because of Chiron's influence that you're feeling that way. You should be able to find some peace when you start to understand, like, why am I feeling so oversensitive about money, or why is somebody else in my life feeling oversensitive about money? It's the influence of Chiron. Understand that, it's just that astrological influence that's the indication of why you're feeling that way. On April 17th, Saturn will start to retrograde, and this is in your sector of friendship. So, Saturn's going to be retrograded this area until September 6th. So during that time, some friendships who you haven't seen in a while, friends who you haven't seen in a while, potentially making reappearances in your life, or, they're somehow factoring into your life again. Same with Pluto. Pluto is doing the same thing. So there's really an emphasis on this because both Pluto and Saturn. So Pluto's going to retrograde start on April 22nd in your sector of friendships. It won't move forward again until September 30th. So, over the next 5 months or whatever, however long that is, there's going to be, some friends probably coming up from the past potentially who haven't seen in a while. And then on April 29th, there's a full moon in your area that has to do with faraway places, foreign cultures, spirituality. Obviously not all Pisces are going to be jet setting to a distant location following April 29th. But if you are, then, this full moon would suggest that you are. Others of you taking more of a spiritual journey. You're not going somewhere far away physically, but, potentially you're captivated by a spiritual subject following April 29th. Thank you for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you next time.